What is up, everyone? Soulflame back with another video. Last time we played, we got through the Harrowing, and now we are heading off to see the first Enchanter. This is immediately after I ended the recording, after, like, in the game. I didn't record them back to back, but let's level up. We want to put our magic and I'm going to put cunning up, because we can get that thing. We are doing the spirit build, so I think Ghost Shield might be useful, but I don't think right now. This does damage over time. We'll probably need it, but I don't like this ability because it can hurt your people. Alright, let's search around real quick.
This should be easy enough.
Oh, there we go. Acolyte staff. There we go. We got a nice weapon on our back.
Did you hear? Hear what? I heard they suspect someone of dabbling in blood magic.
Why would anyone do something so stupid? That's a death sentence.
Because blood magic is powerful? You can bend others to your will and force demons into your service. That's what I hear anyway.
Sounds like he's dabbling in blood magic, to be honest. Alright, let's see.
Let's get started.
So I think the goal for this video is to get through the origin story and arrive in Ostagar. So I don't know how long the video is actually going to be.
This should be easy enough.
Must control the fire with your will.
Do you remember what the Enchanter says about magic?
Magic must serve man, and not rule over him.
Very good. And what do you think that means? Can anyone tell me? Only boys can do magic.
Hey! Your emotions. If you panic,
No, that's not what it means.
It means that magic should be used to help people, but we can't use our magic to
You know, in my
force
experience,
people to do what we want.
theatre works
That's
just
right. We should not abuse the gift the Maker has given us.
Alright. I'm just going to kind of listen to everything.
Concentrate, hold the sheet. If I had put all my power behind that spell, you would have been obliterated. I am not your enemy. Fear is your enemy. It is a weakness that can be exploited. Should you face a demon with your will wavering so, it would consume you. Is that what you want? No. Then stand firm and know you can resist whatever I throw at you. Again.
Little training session. Nice. What's going on over here? Okay. Oh, there's a book right here. I should probably make sure there's
As
no
you
books
wish.
in that area, because we can gain XP. I don't see any more books in this area. Nope. Okay. Alright, moving on. Let's head up to the next floor, and we'll see
Right.
from there. Oh, so another major thing I do want to talk about real quick. Starting next week, I will be on vacation, so I will be pre-recording a couple episodes just to make sure that the flow of episodes still comes out, as well as starting my next series, which is looking like it's going to be a Skyrim completionist series. So if you guys want to see that, it will be also coming out probably next week. But I will be pre-recording a couple episodes because I'm going on vacation. That's all I want to say right now. I'll probably post more stuff on Twitter about the upcoming weeks, and I've been posting more pictures on Instagram of stuff that I've been getting, like my figurines that I'm collecting and stuff. So, descriptions of my social media, including my Twitch, will be down in the description below.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you? I voluntarily submitted to the rite of tranquility. I was unwilling to undergo the harrowing. I find this state agreeable. I see the world with clarity. I remember the days when my mind was filled with inconvenient and seething emotions. Now things are simple. I was ordered to never speak of it. I cannot go against the Circle's wishes. It is difficult to describe. I would perhaps compare it to being plunged into a pool of ice-cold water.
That's definitely not very enjoyable.
My body is similar in form to yours, possessing an equal number of limbs, appendages, and internal organs. I perform the same physical functions. My mind is capable of higher thought processes. Am I to be denied personhood because I do not feel as you do? People feel things to different degrees. One individual may be more empathetic than the next. Some are quick to anger, while others are not. Yet you would not single one out and accuse him of not being a person. My capacity to feel differs from yours, but you also differ from all other beings. You are no more a person than others, and I am no less a person than you are.
The only reason I did that line of dialogue is because I love that saying. You are no more a person than others, and I am no less a person than you are. Everyone is a person.
I do not have the capacity to be offended. Still, I believe I am a person.
I should go now.
Very well. Goodbye.
But take a lesson from Owain. Like, even if you do meet someone that doesn't have emotions, it doesn't mean that they're not a person. As he said, some people feel differently than others. I like the subtle references that people put into their games. Let's see. Okay, let's get all the XP.
Do you need something? If not, step back. You're in my light. Are you surprised? We are probably more attuned to magic than humans are. Or at least our ancestors must have been. With most of our history lost, I suppose I'll never really know. Maybe the Dalish elves would, but I've never met one. When elves were taken on as slaves, we lost most of our culture. Few of us even know our own language. I hear the Dalish try to keep the old ways alive. Must be easier for them outside human rule. As do I. Perhaps one day I will have the chance to learn it. Are you from an alienage? I'm from a farm outside High Ever. My mother worked as the cook's assistant there. I'm glad I didn't grow up in one of those. Life was hard on the farm, but at least we were treated fairly well. I suppose it doesn't matter where we're from, does it? We're in the circle now.
Okay, so that changes things. So to understand where your character in the circle, if you play as an elf, comes from, you play the city elf origin, because that's where his family's from. He said you say that you're from the alienage in Denerim. So that's kind of a cool connection there. I've never actually talked to this person before.
I am satisfied knowing the humans who look down upon me will fear me instead. But I should get back to my books. Good day.
That was a very interesting chat. I've never gone around and fully talked to everyone.
Will do something before it came to that, will they? done anything, and I've heard that the Equitarians are starting to soften a little on the Libertarian position.
That's the guy from
Sympathy
later.
for the position isn't the same as support. Yet. As far as I know, most Equitarians prefer to remain allied with the Loyalists. You can see why, don't you? Just think of what the Chantry would do if suddenly the circles were petitioning for more independence, or even a split.
Won't be pretty.
Ah, the short-sighted Libertarians. They'll get their way and take us all down with them.
I think someone's here to speak to you, Senior Torren.
Hello. Congratulations on your harrowing last night. Good work. They're found in all circles throughout Thedas. Groups of enchanters who hold similar viewpoints, who band together to make their voices heard. The most influential fraternity are the Equitarians. They are moderates and believe in a code of conduct that all mages should adhere to. Then there are the Chantry apologists, the Loyalists. The Chantry says something and they follow it to the letter. The Lucrosians just want to make money. And the isolationists would like us all to be hermits and live on an island. Then, of course, there are the Libertarians. They want more power for the Circle, more autonomy.
Bet you guys didn't really know that unless you actually came over and talked to him. I know a lot of people that have played this game many times. They've never gone in here and talked to this guy and found out a lot about the different factions within the Circle.
Well, if I had to, I'd say I was an Equitarian, but I ducked out of the fray a long time ago. Most of the senior enchanters are Equitarians. Irving, Wynne, Sweeney. Ulrid's a Libertarian, and a loud one at that. Mages have enough opposition from the outside.
That explains
without
it.
Tearing our circles apart with infighting. But what can you do?
See, talking to this guy, you also get a little hint at Uldred, why he does what he does.
An idealist, I see. Well, if you're going to change the world, you should get started immediately. Lots of world to cover.
Hello, were you looking for something? I'm Njal, a mage just like you. I've seen you around, haven't I? I must have.
So this guy, if you don't know, is in he's the one that takes the litany when Uldred takes over. He's the one you find in the Fade. The mouse.
Oh, the fraternities. Groups of mages with a common agenda. I think we should all be isolationists. Stay in some remote mountain town far away from the mundanes who hate us. I'll never learn that. I don't want to. I'd go hide alone in the wilds if I could. But you know they just brand me an apostate and hunt me down. There is no leaving the Circle. It's till death do us part. Romantic, isn't it? If you leave the Circle, you become an apostate. And the punishment for leaving is death. Pretty grim, huh? I've heard of hedge witches who've managed to survive on their own, eluding the Circle for a lifetime. But if the Templars discover them, well, you know what happens. Then there are stories about the Dalish elf clans having great magic. But who knows what's truth and what's fiction when it comes to the Dalish?
I like how the other guy's just sitting there watching us talk.
Alright.
And it even shows him like watching us. Here's Sweeney.
Oh, hello. I don't believe we've met. Are you new to the Circle? I'm sorry. There are so many of you, and I get confused. Not to mention, these old eyes are starting to go. You're too kind. I'm old and about to fall apart. Nothing in the world can fix that. But I enjoy the library. These books, they're old friends of mine. And it's quiet. When you're my age, you'll appreciate the quiet. Anyway, did you need something? I'm not good at talking. Too much chatter makes my head throb. Don't you have lessons to get to? Shoo!
Yeah, that was a little rude. Oh, we can take that off. Bye. That's tranquil. No one else of importance in here to really talk to. Let's just let's move on. I believe this is Duncan's quarters. But we do get a little Princess Cow. There we go. Buckle of Winds. What does that do? +3 defense. It's always good. Oh, I didn't notice that before. I got the dragon plate. Blood dragon plate. I usually give that to Sten for a while, and then Sten gets a better one, and I give it to Alistair. When Alistair gets enough strength to wield it. Usually Sten's there first. Because Sten's more, I build up more of his strength, and I build up more of Alistair's dexterity for his shield. Here's Colin.
Greetings. I'm glad your harrowing went well. Some Templars I know discuss such things with glee. I don't share their enthusiasm. I try to serve the Maker first and foremost. As long as I am guided by his commandments, I cannot go wrong. Honestly, I've never seen an abomination, or been called on to slay one. Gregor would have guided me. Something must happen. But what if it's not obvious? Could abominations be walking among us right now? This is still new to me. Maybe one day I'll be as dedicated and driven as Knight Commander Gregor. You must be busy. Perhaps we can talk another time.
Sure. Yeah, let's go loot around this place, because no one cares that you just steal everything. Don't mind me, I'm just going to read this book. I'm just gonna grab this stuff, thank you. And there's a nice book right here. Also, you can talk to her before
You're not going
the
to
mission,
be the first
but
in
she
charge
doesn't
of
really say
ratings, are
anything.
you?
That's all she says. I was trying to point out that you can't have a full-on conversation with her before that one thing. And here's
Blessed art thou
this
who
person.
in the sight of the Maker.
I always forget she's here.
Blessed. Oh, hello. I'm reciting the Maker's blessings. Would you like to join me? Wonderful. I'll start over. Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Blessed are the penitents who seek his return. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition. So let it be. Thank you for praying with me. I recite the Maker's blessings every day. It brings me peace in troubled times. It gives me hope that one day the Maker will hear us. that maybe I'll be forgiven and my curse will be lifted. Magic? What else? Magic causes such misery. It's dangerous and vile and wicked. The Chantry must protect the world from us. Being born with something so terrible must be a punishment. I wish I could be rid of it.
Now you've seen, like, all the different spectrums.
That doesn't take magic. If I could, I would dedicate my life to the Chantry, but they would never take me in. Perhaps this is just something I will have to suffer through. I should go. My mentor only allows a few minutes each day for religious contemplation.
Gives you a good look at the different spectrums of people in the Chantry.
Let's get started.
Like, you got the people that...
This should be easy enough.
You got the Tranquil that had their magic taken away, that have a different perspective on life because they don't have emotions anymore. You got people like that who think magic is a curse. You got people that think magic is a gift.
I heard about your harrowing. Congratulations. Andraste must have smiled upon you.
And there's a Lily that you see later. Alright, now to the first Enchanter.
Many have already gone to Ostagar. Wynne, Aldred, and most of the senior mages. We've committed enough of our own to this war effort.
Your own? Since when have you felt such kinship with the mages, Gregor? Or are you afraid to let the mages out from under Chantry supervision, where they can actually use their Maker-given powers?
How dare you suggest?
Gentlemen, please. Irving, someone is here to see you.
Ah, if it isn't our new brother in the circle. Come, child.
This is...
Yes, this is he.
Well, Irving, you're obviously busy. We will discuss this later.
Of course. Well, and where was I? Oh, yes. This is Duncan of the Grey Wardens. You've heard about the war brewing to the south, I expect. Duncan is recruiting mages to join the King's army at Ostagar.
With the Darkspawn invading, we need all the help we can get, especially from the Circle. The power you mages wield is an asset to any army. Your spells are very effective against large groups of mindless Darkspawn. I fear if we don't drive them back, we may see another blight.
Duncan, you worry the poor lad with talk of blights and Darkspawn. This is a happy day for him.
We live in troubled times, my friend.
We should seize moments of levity, especially in troubled times. The Harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim. You are officially a mage within the circle of magi.
I'm sorry, what is this phylactery?
Blood is taken from all apprentices when they first come to the tower, and is preserved in special vials.
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
We have few choices. The gift of magic is looked upon with suspicion and fear. We must prove we are strong enough to handle our power responsibly. You have done this. I present you with your robes, your staff, and a ring bearing the Circle's insignia. Wear them proudly, for you have earned them. It goes without saying that you shall not discuss the harrowing with those who have not undergone the rite. Now then, take your time to rest, or study in the library. The day is yours. Not yet. Remember, the tower's walls protect us as much as they protect others from us.
I will return to my quarters.
Would you be so kind as to escort Duncan back to his room, child? The guest quarters are on the east side of this floor, close to the library. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I have matters to discuss with Gregor.
I don't even know where Gregor went. I want to talk to Duncan real quick.
Thank you for walking with me. I'm glad for the company. Yes? What about? Our duty is to battle Darkspawn wherever they appear. We are elves, humans, and dwarves united by this common purpose. It is not my place to comment. Gregor serves the Chantry, and the relationship between the Chantry and mages has always been strained. You've realized by now that the Chantry merely tolerates magic? They watch only because they feel they must. Any mages who join the King's army can unleash their full power on the Darkspawn. In fact, I'm counting on it. Gregor may be afraid of what will happen. What if the mages decide they no longer want to be governed by the Chantry? I believe we must defeat the Darkspawn, one way or another. My opinions end there. A horde has formed within the Korkari Wilds in the south. If they are not stopped, they will strike north into the valley. We Grey Wardens believe that an archdemon is leading the horde. Darkspawn do attack the surface in ragtag bands, but archdemons are capable of rallying the Darkspawn, turning them into an unstoppable force. A horde of Darkspawn, a veritable army. It is dire news indeed. I fear this is what we will have to face. We can't seem to eradicate them completely. Somehow they always come back.
Hence why a Grey Warden's always needed.
Yes, perhaps it will be enough if we play our cards right. They usually move around in small groups, but there are always more of them, lurking underground, biding their time. Avoiding a problem does not make it disappear. The Darkspawn are a real threat we cannot ignore. But standing around talking solves nothing. Let us go.
I'm glad I caught up to you. Are you done talking with Irving? I need to talk to you. Do you remember what we discussed this morning? We should go somewhere else. I don't feel safe talking here. I've been troubled. I'll explain. Come with me, please.
Okay. This should be fairly
We should be
simple.
safe here.
Not a priest. I am merely an initiate. I often attend to my duties in this chapel. Perhaps that is why I seem familiar.
A few months ago, I told you that I met a girl. This is Lily.
So you can see why we wish to keep it a secret.
Lily's been given to the Chantry. She's not allowed to have relations with men. If anyone finds out, we'll both be in trouble. Thank you. I knew you'd stand by me. There is something else. Remember I said that I didn't
like
think
that.
they wanted to give me my Harrowing? I know why. They're going to make me tranquil.
They'll take everything that I am from me. My dreams, hopes, fears, my love for Lily. All gone.
That makes it so much worse, doesn't it? Not knowing how much you have lost.
They'll extinguish my humanity. I'll just be a husk, breathing and existing, but not truly living. I need to escape. I need to destroy my phylactery. Without it, they can't track me down. We need your help. Lily and I can't do this on our own.
Give us your word that you will help, and we will tell you what we intend. Thank you. We will never forget this.
You have to go along with it.
I can get us into the repository.
Otherwise, the story doesn't continue.
There are 2 locks on the Phylactery Chamber door. The first Enchanter and Knight Commander each hold 1 key. But it is just a door. There is power enough in this place to destroy all of Ferelden. What's a door to mages?
We have no choice. We cannot get our hands on both keys. I once saw a rod of fire melt through a lock. You could get one from the stockroom, but Owain doesn't release such things to apprentices.
We should stay here. 1 mage at the stockroom.
Yes, I know what I have to do.
Then a mage, an apprentice, and an initiate. Good luck. Our prayers go with you.
Now, I typically go to Irving first. The only reason being that it's the better choice here.
I trust you saw Duncan back to his quarters?
But you guys can tell me what you guys think.
I'm glad you met him. He's a most honorable man. Grey Wardens are peerless warriors who sacrifice all for our sakes. We can learn much from them. Now, did you need something? And how does he know this? I suppose the young initiate he dallies about with revealed it to him. You think I didn't know? I did not become first Enchanter by keeping my eyes and ears shut. Oh, interesting. What more do you know? Yes, she must be helping him. She would know more about the repository than he would. Do you know anything else? I suspected Lily would tell him of the impending rite if she found out, but I never expected they would have the gall to break into the repository. Reporting him to Gregor and the Templars will accomplish nothing beyond what's already planned. If the Circle must punish one of its own, I will see the Chantry done the same courtesy. Lily will not walk free while my apprentice suffers. If we mention her involvement, the Chantry will say that she was framed. No, she must be caught in the act. If you want to survive, you must learn the rules and realize that sometimes sacrifices are necessary. Jowan will become tranquil, but Lily must also face the consequences of her actions. How did you learn of their plan? Do they trust you? Perfect. Will you return to them and carry out their scheme? With solid proof of their crime, we can act. Go. Convince them you will risk all for their cause. I will be outside the repository with a contingent of Templars. Let them see the mischief into which their initiate led our student. Perform well, and your dedication will be rewarded.
Except Gregor won't see it that way. He won't see that I'm helping the circle, not Jowan. That's what ends up happening.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you? Rods of fire serve many purposes. Why do you wish to acquire this particular item? Some mages require them for their research. Others merely want to light fireplaces. Here is the form, Request for Rod of Fire. Have it signed and dated by a senior enchanter. I will release a rod to you once I have the signed form. Thank you.
Okay. We're not going to go back to the first enchanter for it. We're going to go here because we can get XP off of this mission.
Yes? Rod of Fire? No, I'm not signing this. I don't know what you need it for, and I barely know you. Ask someone else. That leads to the Circle's cavern storerooms. There are caves running through the rock that the Circle is built upon. But of course, you know this. No, I can't let anyone in there just now. There are just things in there that I would prefer to keep safe. No, of course not. I just have... I am in the midst of stock taking, checking inventory, and I can't let anyone in there in case they mess things up. Yes. Because I am taking a break. I hate the musty smell of caves, and Look, I'll tell you the truth. Just keep it to yourself. There is an infestation of spiders in the caves. I don't know how they got in there, but it's probably my fault. I was promoted to senior enchanter less than a fortnight ago, and I don't want anyone to find out. They'll think I'm incompetent. Oh, your form for the Rod of Fire. Yes, I could do that, if you clear out the infestation. Wonderful. Here is the key. Oh, and be careful in there. I'd really like to keep the damage done to the Circle's property to a minimum.
Okay. Alright, yeah, you can get a lot of XP from this. That's why I do it this way instead of just going to the first enchanter.
Let's get started.
Also, let's dawn on our... Yes, I think... No, because this one gives spell power, well, this is just magic. I'd rather have spell power right now, but we will don this. And our Ring of Study. So that gives us +1 magic. And now we have a Spirit Charm, which gives us fire resistance. That's not bad. We don't need it for spiders, but fire resistance is always good. Let's go this way first. Back away from it, let it take some damage.
It's either you or me, and it isn't going to be me.
That's what I mean, I hurt myself with that.
Right.
But it's always good to pop them with that first. I'm gonna get my Mind Blast back. Mind Blast is very important in this area. Because you need to stun them. And then Force Field, if I get attacked by 2, I can Force Field one of them and take out the other. And then get away.
Let's get started. As you wish.
go. See, that's how that can be useful. That's why you need to get your Mind Blast back before you approach any other fight. Also, I have this. I don't have Flash, that's why I can't do that, but we're going to put this on our belt. We're going to expand our belt. Actually, we'll expand it to there. We'll keep this stuff here for now. And then we'll expand it as we progress, I'd say.
Let's get started.
It should die before it reaches us, so there we go. Cool. I forgot to get my Mind Blast back. I explained why you needed to get it back, and then I didn't follow my own rule. Silly me.
As you wish.
I could have got myself killed doing that. Because they have that ability Overpower, which I hate so much. But I love when I can use it. Now he's going to web us. Use this. Use that. Get away. There we go. There we go. We got some 9 bronze for that. I think that's what those are. It doesn't tell us. I don't remember what it is.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
I just like how it explodes like that. That's pretty cool. I don't want to go out here because there's going to be one that spawns there most likely. I think that's what happens. And then this leads back around here. Eventually, I think. Right, almost got it back. No? Interesting. Fade Striders. What do these do? Oh, they're just as good as my leather ones. Just adds magic. Bonuses are good. Always good to have bonuses. Okay. Yeah. Hi.
Let's get started.
He was trying to overpower me. Not gonna lie, I jumped when that thing popped out. I was not expecting it. Alright, this leads back up to that. So this is the last area. This can be dangerous. Alright.
Right.
I might be dead here. Nope, I'm strong. I'm strong enough. Okay.
Let's get started.
That was a close one, though. Oh, you're not gonna give me stuff? Alright, don't go here because another one spawns until you get your health back and your Mind Blast. That should be good. There we go.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
I mean, it's over, so is that quick?
On it.
Alright, let's go over here, because... Wait, there's nothing over here? Okay. Oh, there's a wooden crate there. Got it. Also, I should probably expand it one more and put the lyrium down here. Lyrium potions can be useful in later game, especially when you're doing big fights. That should have been it. I don't think there's any more spiders. Maybe one more right here? No? Yeah, that scared the ever-living crap out of me. You probably could tell that that scared me by the fact that my camera just went everywhere. Oh my god, it's like, no? Oh, there it is. As soon as I say no. Okay. Let me just breathe for a second. Anyone have arachnophobia? Holy crap. That was like straight out of a horror movie. Spawned right on me too. Ooh. Okay.
You're back. Are the spiders gone? Oh, wonderful. You're a lifesaver. Now, where was that form you wanted me to sign? Right. There you go. How's that? It was a pleasure.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, that spider, man. That spider got me.
The circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is... Everything looks... Here is...
Okay, let's just, Wait, Duncan's right here now.
Hello again, my young friend. I hardly expected to meet you here. Likewise. I'm enjoying the splendors of the library. The Circle of Magi is fortunate to have so many wonderful books at its disposal. Perhaps. I shan't bore you with the details, though. You seem preoccupied. Might I ask what you're doing? If you might indulge me, I would like to ask you about the Circle. Mages like yourself must have opinions on current affairs such as the war. As you know, the king is gathering an army. You don't fear using the power at your disposal, do you? It is dangerous, yes, but necessary. Irving has taught you well, I see. Well, I'm sure you've better things to do than chat with an old man. Good day. We shall meet again.
Yes, we shall. I didn't know he went out there after you take him to his quarters. Oh, this is not the library. I believe the library is in here. Hey, Colin.
I hope you are well.
No, that's not the library either. Wait a minute. Oh. Not the library, the little chapel.
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous. That was quick.
To the repository, then. Freedom awaits.
Was it exactly quick? I don't think it was that quick. Repository is down a floor, if I remember correctly. I believe that's where they set up the shield later on. That's where the repository is. Right through here. This next corridor leads to it. This should be the repository here. Or the basement.
The Chantry calls this entrance the Victim's Door. It is built of 277 planks, one for each original Templar. It is a reminder of all the dangers those cursed with magic pose. The doors can be opened only by a Templar and a mage entering together. The Chantry provides the password, which primes the ward, and the mage touches it with mana to release it. The ward only responds to the touch of one who has been through the Harrowing. Yes, I got it from a Templar who recently accompanied a mage into the vault. First, the password. Sword of the Maker, Tears of the Fade. The password only primes the door. Now it must feel the touch of mana. Any spell will do, but hurry.
Do you have the rod with you? Melt the locks off.
What's the matter? Why isn't it working?
Lily, something's not right. I can't cast spells here. Nothing works.
These wards carved into the stone. This must be the Templars' work. They negate any magic cast within this area. I should have guessed. Why would Gregor and Irving use simple keys for such a door? Because magical keys don't work. How do you keep mages away from something? Make their powers completely worthless. That's it then. We're finished. We can't get in. I don't know. Do you think it's another way in?
That door probably leads to another part of the repository. What are the chances of there being another entrance? No. I'll take any chance I can get.
We can't get into the chamber the way we planned, but we're not about to give up. We can see where this door leads, but I don't think it'll be easy. It looks locked for one.
Let's hurry. We've wasted enough time. I'm not giving up. We've come too far.
A little bit of a glitch there, but it's fine.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh yeah, we gotta give her a mason dagger and give him one of these magic staffs. I don't think I'm going to take him back at the end.
Let's do this quickly.
It's easier with these two here. I don't have to use my spells as much. Like, I'm probably not going to use Mind Blast on them that much. Do you have this spell? No, you don't.
Armed and dangerous, ready for action.
Weapon is useless.
Watch their hair on fire. Only one shall stand.
Oh, we leveled up. Alright, let's level up real quick. Let's add 1 willpower to magic this time, and let's get improved. Actually, we might get poison making. Yeah, let's get poison making. Because there's... Actually, no. Trap building. Because there's something later that we need it for. And then we gotta get survival. Let's get mana drain. Yeah, let's get mana drain. Draining mana is good in this area too. Also, if you guys know if there's any use for these, let me know. Because I don't remember ever having to use them.
This should be
easy enough.
I think we can take these two.
Show me what you got. Excellent.
There we go. Killing one killed the other.
On.
But it still does damage to us. Which is why I like to avoid it later on in the game. This we don't need there. We'll grab this sentinel stuff. We should be good. This area. Next area, we should have another fight right here. There should be more like around the corner. Yep, there they are. This one. Okay. Force cabinet and enchanters. Okay. That's probably going to improve some stats. Yep, definitely. There we go. Getting a little bit of blood on us. I'm gonna hit him. Get him off Jowan. Alright. Sentinel has a lifestone. Actually, I want that more. Because it gives +1 armor as well. Let's see. Spirit resistance? Nah. Not if it's 1%. If it was a higher percentage of spirit resistance, maybe. There we go.
Excellent.
So that was the ideal explosion because it didn't hit us as bad. Let's grab this stuff. We're almost done with this origin story, and then we move on to being a Grey Warden. A mana drain now. We're gonna switch to this guy, and we're gonna hit him with this, and then we're gonna stun them both. Oh, Jowan just killed that guy.
Let's get started.
By the way, it doesn't loot anything with him of what his future holds. Nothing. Nothing at all. It doesn't allude to anything. That's how well thought out this was. They didn't want you getting hints from like his abilities and stuff.
The Phylactery Chamber.
This should be easy
Let's
enough.
explore the repository.
Ooh.
There's something odd about that statue.
Greetings.
Maker's breath, did it just say something?
I am the essence and spirit of Eleni Zunovi, once consort and advisor to Archon Valerius. Prophecy, my crime, cursed to stone for foretelling the fall of my lord's house. Forever shall you stand on the threshold of my proud fortress, he said, and tell your lies to all who pass. But my lord found death at the hands of his enemies, and his once proud fortress crumbled to dust, as I foretold.
A Deventer statue! Don't listen to it. The Deventer lords dabbled in many forbidden arts. This is a wicked thing. Come on, Jowan. Let's go.
Wow, that old wall. I think the Phylactery Chamber is on the other side of the wall behind this bookcase. Look carefully. The mortar's damp and decaying here. We should be able to find something that can knock some of the bricks loose. If we work together, we can shift it. Come on. Now we just need to find a way to get through this wall. Use this with the rod. I'm sure it'll work. Hurry, the clock's ticking. This is the Phylactery Chamber.
Kind of convenient that this is just sitting there, right?
We must find Jowan's phylactery, quickly.
It shouldn't be hard to find. There aren't many phylacteries here.
Enemy. Approaching.
We're gonna use this one on the big guy, so that we can take these two out. Alright. Sentinel Guardian down. Let's take care of this and then get caught and...
That's my phylactery! You found it! I can't believe this tiny vial stands between me and freedom. So fragile. So easy just to be rid of it. To end its hold over me. And I am free.
I do not want to stay here a moment longer.
Alright then. Don't worry,
We did it! I can't believe it! Thank you.
I was just adjusting things.
So what you said was true.
Gregor.
An initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the Blood Mage, then. You were right, Irving. The Initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the Circle.
It's not his fault. This was my idea.
He is here under my orders, Gregor. I take full responsibility for his actions.
Enough! As Knight Commander of the Templars here assembled, I sentence this Blood Mage to death. And this Initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to Aenar.
The Mage's prison. No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
By the Maker. Blood magic. How could you? You said you never...
I admit, I dabbled. I thought it would make me a better mage.
Blood magic is evil, Jowan. It corrupts people. Changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please, come with me.
I trusted you. I was ready to sacrifice everything for you. I don't know who you are, Blood Mage. Stay away from me.
Are you all right? Where's Gregor?
I knew it. Blood magic. But to overcome so many, I never thought him capable of such power.
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor?
As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a Blood Mage on the loose and no way to track him down. Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a Blood Mage. Look at all he's hurt.
Save your breath. I can speak for myself. Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a Blood Mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even Aenar.
Get her out of my sight. And you. You were in a repository full of magics that are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository? Shall we add thievery to your list of misdemeanors, then? I'll be taking that back now, if you don't mind.
But your antics have made a mockery of this circle. What are we to do with you?
As I said, he was working under my orders.
And this improves the situation. The Phylactery Chamber is forbidden to all save you and me.
I had my reasons.
You're not all-knowing, Irving. You don't know how much influence the Blood Mage might have had. How are we to deal with this?
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like him to join the Warden ranks.
What? You've promised him a new Grey Warden?
He has served the Circle well. He would make an excellent Grey Warden.
We look for dedication in our recruits. Fighting the Darkspawn requires such dedication, often at the expense of all else.
I object. You say he operated under your instructions, Irving, but I do not trust him. I must investigate this issue, and I will not release this mage to the Grey Warden.
Rhaegar, mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility for his actions.
This mage does not deserve a place in the Order.
Why? Do we not reward service? This mage has served the Circle well. You have an opportunity few even dream of. Do not squander it. Yes, be proud, child. You are luckier than you know.
Come. Your new life awaits.
In your face, Gregor. Yeah, Gregor can't really do anything.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Oh there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other Wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name? Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I understand you hail from the Circle of Magi. I trust you have some spells to help us in the coming battle. Your abilities are still above those of other men. That the Grey Wardens have recruited you says much. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
I like how you do a traditional bow there of the land.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Terran Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay. I agree. We have until nightfall to begin the ritual. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining, in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Alright, that is going to do it for this episode of Dragon Age Origins. Lots more to come, and it's definitely really great scenery here too. Give me 1 second, I definitely want Oh yeah, let's Alright, so yeah, with that, I am going to head out. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.